I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot let you go outside.
Hi.
Constable Cat said
Jesus.
everyone needs to stay in the house until the
Hi.
investigation is concluded.
How was the walk?
It was okay, apart from my dog went through a fence and into someone's garden to see their dog, and we had to get them out.
Don't mock them. It's not as easy as it looks, you know.
And that took an hour.
Well, we went for a walk before that. We went a walking round, and on the way back, that's what happened. We went for a long walk to get him exercise because he's a big dog.
Toilet there.
It was City we took out, not Loki.
Thanks for saying you were going on a long walk.
No problem. What would you do if a dog came to your door and says, "Can you help me find my owner?"
Sarcastic.
Oh, I didn't realise. It's hard to tell when Robot Lady's so monotone.
When you said walk, we thought something like a 10 minutes walk. I'd help them.
Me too.
Good evening, young man. You took your sweet time showing up again.
I mean, even 20 minutes would have been fine.
I do not snoop, I'm just doing my job. Detective
My pizza was good. I put popcorn and chicken on it.
A detective?
Yeah.
A pig
Yum.
detective? In my house? It's getting better and better. I might be in need of a detective myself, as it happens.
Do you guys like Toblerone chocolate?
Scottish people like to walk 500 miles, then 500 more.
They certainly do.
Chuckle, sorry for being rude and stuff, but we really want you to have a streaming schedule.
I know, but sometimes I can't stream when I want to stream.
Well,
I would walk 500 miles. And 500 more. Schedule. Why can't you stream when you want?
Because sometimes stuff happens and I have to do it.
I see.
I try to stream at the same time, but sometimes stuff happens.
That means nothing. Confidence does not always equal excellence. I shall have to test you.
and what kind of test would that be?
Only
Just give us an estimated time.
I challenge you to find
Maybe
out
5:30 or later.
rather who I was. For I don't seem
Then update us if you're gonna be late.
Okay.
You accept this challenge?
Or have your phone on you and keep us updated.
It was a 5-month-old dog that my dog went into the fence to get. I will keep you updated.
Of course I do, it sounds like fun.
How did you know? Did they fight?
Because the woman who owns the dog was talking
Check
to
its
me
balls.
and my dad, who took the dog out for the walk, and she said that he's only 5 months old.
It's...
A 5-month-old bulldog.
Did they fight or ply?
I knew you'd come to an understanding.
Ply.
No, they didn't fight, they were just putting their noses up against each other.
Can you guess who I am?
I used 30 ply TP.
I thought
Blue
as
roll.
much, but I don't blame you.
I use no TP.
Generations of Boffingtons have met untimely and interesting ends. No wonder you're confused. But you have been snooping around for some time now.
This game's
See
getting
what
good.
you found out.
Did you like my song, Casey, or
So how was work?
words that I sang? How was work? I had a half day today.
Oh yeah.
I finished at 3 o'clock instead of
Casey, it's Labor
5
Day, there was
o'clock.
no work.
I expect you to convince me with 3 carefully considered facts. 3, no more, no less. 3 shall be the number thou shalt present, and the number of presenting shall be 3.
So, if it was a half day, and you got out 2 hours earlier, Some of the best streamers have no schedule. Spirit Liner, Colin Benders, Chuckle Fun.
Enough of that. Now begin.
You do, yes. I was happy about the earlier
Chuckle, your
date
stream is great.
because I could go to my grandma's and help her out.
But a schedule would be sweet.
It sure
But they
would.
would be better with scheduling.
You don't seem to know enough, young man. You will need to snoop around a little more.
I agree with the DT. I don't. Oh. Heck schedules. So Chuckle, you normally work from 1 to 5.
No, I normally work from 8:30 till 5.
And you had a half day, so you got off at 5. 3.
You don't seem to know enough, young man. You will need to snoop around a little more.
So what kind of hospital did your grandma go to?
Just a normal hospital, why?
Time to be a detective. To the jive, to the we, to the scratch from 1982. Going to watch parts 3 and 4 of The Brain of Morbius in a bit.
Hope you enjoy it.
Hope it's good. Do you think the doctors in the Vision are actually previous versions? Or a trick?
Maybe they are, who knows?
No spoilers. Okay. I would have said trick until the B Road Church hack butchered the law.
What's your favourite film you've
Lordy
seen
crazy.
so far?
Matrix. My
I don't
favorite
know what
one.
mine would be, probably Matrix 2. Or Tomb Raider, maybe.
Tell us about the Matrix.
It's about this guy called Neil who can sort of fly down off of buildings, and he has a choice. He can take the blue or the red pill.
Chuckle, sorry I couldn't hear you good.
I don't think this is a clue.
I don't really want to say too much more in case people haven't seen it and they want to see it.
I watched Grace last night, Footloose tonight.
Grace? That's an okay movie. The songs are good in Grace.
My favorite movie, I'm assuming you side. Side? You side. I would pick Shrek 2.
What about Shrek 5? Or 6?
Chuckle, what do you think about Saddam Hussein? I want a stream where Chuckle describes things, and
I don't
we have to
think
guess what
anything
he
about
is
him.
talking about. Never watched 5 or 6. I want that.
Aha, my trusted colleague.
Piano he.
The current state of affairs is this. Lady Boffington's lawyer, Mr. Robert M. Blind, faked a ghost to scam her ladyship into selling Boffington Hall. Then he mysteriously disappeared.
Would you
Don't
guys
know
like
where
to
he's
eat
been.
macaroni right now?
Do you have
Farts.
any new information for me?
This game is more polished than a furniture maker's knob. Macaroni with something sure.
That's about my current
What about
level of information.
macaroni
Imagine that
with
bucket
raisins
soup,
and
put jelly on
tomato?
it. Yup, that's right, it was bananas. Jelly yelly belly telly smelly welly.
That's good, I like that, Casey. Very funny. Like purple burger with around.
Ah, it's the famous big...
Jive to the bive.
Have you found out what happened to my poor pineapples?
Chucky.
It's a very complicated
To the
case.
rice.
I'm still working on it.
It's showtime.
Pineapple and bacon pizza would be tasty. What's going on with this game's story? I haven't been paying attention. What is rah-rah powder and shaka sauce?
I don't know. Things that you put in things at a lab. That if you put too much of the thing in, it will go bang.
Oh,
I have no idea what half the chemicals are. I just do what I'm told and put them into the liquid.
so yeah, I would also like to know what's up with the story so far.
I have no clue. I thought you played this game already, Casey Jones. Did you like my song, Casey, then, about words?
I just hit buttons.
Or is that all you do, Casey, is hit buttons? Cool. You don't do detective work and look for some clues?
Chuckle, you need to make that song public for everyone to hear.
I should, yeah. Did you recognise the song, or is it still not recognisable to you?
TBH, there were too many mouse sounds, so I didn't listen.
Okay. Well, you won't know what the song is then.
I played the last part of this game, even though the dream said not to. I beat the game, and didn't do any detective work. Got to go TTFN. See ya.
See ya.
Okay, bye, hope you win.
So many words and words over to give you have to read.
Wonder if Ragnar would have been here longer, if Chuckle streamed at 5:30.
Maybe he might have been. There you go, I sang a bit of it now, Casey, so you heard it now.
Do we have...
Chuckle, which song from Grease is your favorite?
I don't know, probably Grease Lightning.
I like that summer loving song.
Summer loving, have me a blast.
Do you
Summer
think
loving,
Detective is good at
happens so
being a detective?
fast. I think he's great at being a detective, Ditective.
I'll get back to my duties.
I don't. You Alpha, do you think that Pig Detective is good at being a pig?
Yes, I do.
Did you ring the bell, Mr.
Not at the moment, no.
I think Toilet should get an award for the most name changes on Twitch.
Well, in that case, I'll get back to my duties.
Oh. Definitely Toilet. I am a pig. I've been having ice cream every night for the last few days. I'm a chunky man.
And there you talk about me eating too much sugar.
Thanks for reminding me to change my name, Chuckle.
You're welcome, Toilet.
What an interesting point.
Which is why we eat sugar-free gummy bear. I don't want you to fall into the trap I've been in. Also, Pig Detective is too skinny to be a good pig.
What do we have here? What an interesting portrait. Such a pity there is nobody here who can tell me more about him.
I can't walk out
He's healthy.
because I love you too much, baby. Yes, he is.
So you've had your dinner and done chores for Grandma. Can't wait for this longer stream.
Okay, go away.
About that. Hey Chuckle, I hope this will be a long stream. Loki. Cuss, I just got here. Hi.
Yeah, well, it's only 16 minutes in, so I can't finish now.
Chuckle, is Loki there?
Yes? Okay, I'm trying to play Pig Detective. Get off me right now.
16 minutes is more than 1st of February way usually. Sad face. Can be like an hour-long stream, who knows?
Okay, that's walking away now.
What's this? Excuse me? Can you tell me anything about this portrait?
1 hour stream would be so cool.
We'll just have to see. We'll stream until I decide I'm done.
I beg your pardon? I can't hear you. The Hoover is too loud.
Nice voice acting from these characters.
Guys, I am trying to romance my companion in Starfield. Hope I win. The voices are nice, yes. I wish that Duck would vacuum my...
Hope you win too.
Hope you win free AKs.
Excuse me? Can you tell me anything about this portrait?
I beg your pardon? I can't hear you. The Hoover is too loud.
See, if someone was shouting on me and I was hoovering up, I would turn the hoover off so I could hear what they were saying.
MGL Ducks cleaning the house would be pretty pog. Like Sienna.
Like Sienna, yes. Cool, like Sienna. But yeah, if someone was hoovering up and I was shouting and asking them a question, if someone was asking me a question and I couldn't hear them because I was hoovering up, I would turn it off so I could hear them.
Sienna's favourite movie?
Sienna's favourite movie is got to be...
Go bear the Hoover off.
Sienna's favourite movie is Back to the Future 2.
So, she has good taste. Future.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. When this baby hits 88, you're going to see some serious shit.
What am I doing in here? What are you doing in here?
Shit.
This isn't your room. This is Mr. Blind's room.
That's me. That's my voice.
I can tell by the good voice lines.
Oh. Not sure about this MR Vane character.
Boffington family affairs in order.
I am Mr. Creepy and I am coming down the stairs. I want food, I want chocolate cake.
Is that why you're snooping around in here? Are you interested in the
Oh no.
Boffington family affairs to an unduly extent?
Oh no, MR Creep.
You've not seen me in a little while, haven't you guys? It's nice to be back.
Mr. Creepy, scary.
I was just trying to enjoy my weekend here. I was drawn into the case of the
I've
disappearing
got to
lawyer.
go
What should I
now,
change my
goodbye.
Twitch.tv username to? Needs to have you here, Mr.
Why don't you
Creepy.
change it to Mr.
Mr.
Toilet
Creepy on
Man?
TTV.
How very interesting. And what have you found so far?
At toilet. Toilet bear would be good. My toiletland.
What about Mr. Toilet Bear?
Well, one of the maids found Mr. Blind lying unconscious on the floor of his room. But when I got there to investigate, he simply wasn't there anymore.
What about shitstaned toilets yet?
Precisely why I'm here.
What about it? Maybe that could be the name.
With Mr. Blind gone, nobody's looking after the Boffingtons' family affairs. And since Flora Boffington is my girlfriend, I think the task falls to me.
Good ideas. What about Poo Bucket?
What would you do if Evil Lord Power was in this game and he came in and ripped one of the characters' heads off?
It is difficult, but I am not complaining.
I'd laugh.
Things we do for love.
I think Evil Lord Power should be a suspect in one of the next Pig Detective games.
But I don't want to be in your way here. If you need to search this room for your investigation, be my guest. Dirty little
Bucket pile of poo. Dr.
I
Toilet.
wonder if there's any bear characters in the Pig Detective world.
Shuttle likes talking about their story when playing Pig Detective.
I certainly do. I like talking about everyone's games, especially the one and only Opposite Day and the one and only Pig Detective.
Oh, Mr. Pig Detective, it's you.
I don't mind. I love their story.
Thank
What
you,
about
Frank.
the other people's games that are here?
Other people's games? Well, I don't know what anyone else has made that's here.
Sad.
Are you a photographer as well as a journalist?
If I knew, I would speak about them.
Oh, yes. Jill of all trades, mistress of none. We do
Chuckle,
have
do not
photographs of
mute.
Mouse magazine, and who else would take them if I didn't do it myself? I have to do everything around here.
Everything? Really? That sounds a bit much.
Oh, I admit it is. There is one thing I obviously can't give our readers, and that is the male perspective. I was wondering, would you be interested in helping me with that?
But of course.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. I'm sure our readers will love it. I have to go upstairs now to develop.
So what is Sienna's favorite book?
Maybe in the attic later, at your convenience.
Harry Potter and
All
the
the
Order of the
details.
Phoenix.
What is your favorite book?
Chamber of Secrets.
What's this?
I had to mute that there. My dad was talking to someone at the door, and I didn't want you guys to hear because I don't think he would want you guys to hear either. It's private stuff between him and whoever he was speaking to.
Nobody
best thing about making your own girlfriend. She likes all the same stuff as you.
Exactly. And she's a big fan of KFC and Pizza Hut and Taco Bell and McDonald's and Burger King and Papa John's and chip shop food and ice cream.
What does she think of Opposite Day?
She absolutely loves it, especially number 5, that's her favourite.
Five is the wedding one. Interesting.
Sienna also had another boyfriend before me.
Very intriguing. Spill the beans then.
She used to go out with Mr. Funky Bear before me.
What's this?
Oh, she eyed.
But he was too annoying for her, so she dumped her and went out with me. And I'm better than him, apparently, according to her.
Damn. What happened?
He just kept annoying her, kept doing things that she didn't like. She kept annoying her, he kept annoying her, kept doing things she doesn't like, kept putting mushrooms on her pizza when she hates mushrooms.
Tell us from the beginning, we mean.
Okay, they went out for a year. They didn't get on. There's a lot of arguing and shouting in the relationship.
The fucking beginning. I'm confused. I'm very fused.
I'm confused too, D-Toilet. I don't even know what you mean by beginning.
Chuckle.
I went to the beginning.
Thanks, Chuckle. Wow.
I said they've been going out for a year, but I don't know what beginning you're talking about.
I'm assuming someone got fired. Chuckle, we need all info.
Okay. They met last July on the 17th.
Chuckle. Jesus. Who met?
Mr. Funky Bear and Sienna met last July on the 17th. They loved each other very much and done lots of things together. They went swimming, they went on vacation, they had dinner together, and spent lots of time
to start from the beginning.
Having a really lovely time. But that is the beginning.
You said someone dated Sienna. They broke
Yeah,
up.
Mr. Funky Bear
That's the beginning.
Dated Sienna last year. And they went all over the place on vacation and out for dinner and dancing and lots of lovely things. Until one day they got into a really big argument and Sienna wasn't happy with Mr. Funky Bear, so they broke up and went their separate ways. And then Sienna found me a few weeks later and we've been together ever since that day.
Funkylicious Bear. That's so sad, loudly crying face. Did Mr. Funky do his funky stuff with her?
He just kept calling her stupid and putting mushrooms on her pizza when she hates mushrooms. And not listening to her when she says she wants to do things.
Damn, that's low. Damn, that's Bear.
He kept telling Sienna that I will only do what you want if you do what I want. I want to play golf right now, so you will play it with me, or we won't go on vacation to Bear Island ever again.
At 3 acres. Funky golf.
So she dumped him and now she's going with me. And apparently she likes me better because I care about her and not just myself.
Tell it from the beginning when Free Acres gets here. Nice.
So if you want to know what happened in the future, the VOD will be here so you can always know what happens if you're stuck. Well, beans often make people do that, Casey.
It's locked.
What does VOD mean?
I don't know, VOD is a thing where you can watch people's live streams after they've been done, if you've missed it or you want to watch it again.
Okay.
But they're only there for a little bit and then they go away.
I was gonna ask the same thing. I was gonna ask the bear thing.
Excuse me, what are you doing in your room? I thought this was my friend Trigger's room.
Do you think anyone watches these VODs?
Big fellow hunts big things. This is his room.
There's a character in Only Fools and Horses called Trigger.
Is my fucking voice.
Shh. Hey, Trigger, we're sharing this room.
It's your room too? You must be so cramped in here. Such dismal quarters. You should see my room. It's practically a whole apartment with an ensuite bathroom. You know, my room used to be old Reginald Boffington's apartment before he croaked, the old geezer. Good old Uncle Reginald, he sure knew how to live in style. Now, Flora, the new Lady Boffington, she has her room just across the hall from me. She's my girlfriend, but I like this arrangement. Everybody...
Nice info done.
I completely agree. I want my privacy too. Please get out of my room.
My, you're not a very sociable pig, are you?
I don't think he is a very sociable pig, is he?
What's this?
Hey, so I know this would make the game less interesting, but couldn't you ask the cat cop to keep this peacock detained after this stunt? Some people would like it if they found me in their room.
Your room? I thought this was my friend Trigger's room. Trigger...
Hey, so I know this would make the game less interesting, but couldn't you ask the cat cop to keep this peacock detained after this stunt? One more time, PLZ. Hey, so I know this would make the game less interesting, but couldn't you ask the cat cop to keep this peacock detained after this stunt?
Maybe I could.
Excuse me, what...
Your room?
Don't try to
It's your room. You should... You know, now...
I completely agree. I want mine.
Hit the button that the super small prompt says.
What do we have here? Huh. Looking good, George.
Was that X?
Oh, there's no poo in there when you do that, there's no floaters.
What is a floater?
A floater is a bit of poo that floats at the top of the water when you flush the toilet.
What's this?
What makes it float?
The water makes it float.
Wow. What is
Thanks.
It's not really a clue, is it?
Du, du. Du, 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 du. Du, 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 du. Bum, 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 bum.
So water makes boulders float.
It does, yes.
Okay.
I seen a video on YouTube where someone camped outside McDonald's all night to be the first to get served when it reopened after the pandemic.
Solved.
Would you do that, guys?
No.
This game reminds me of the first Harry Potter game, the Philosopher's Stone, when you couldn't, in the PC version,
I'm about to
where
eat an apple.
you couldn't walk at the same time as casting spells.
This game reminds me of Pig Detective 3.
What's this?
Is it? That's cool.
Don't think this is a clue.
If you're just joining us, you're listening to Vina
Croissants.
just a fat and scrumply, bringing you the very best and latest. Here's Eloise DuPont.
There should be a Team Bear
Shuttle.
Detective, or Team Bear story.
What is Pig Detective's name?
Sorry, sir, but I cannot
George?
let you go outside. Constable.
You and I are Team Bear Story.
What do you want?
Tell me again.
What's going on?
I'm in cahoots.
I wonder when the first Pig Detective came out. I know it was quite early on, when Dreams first came out.
It's raining outside and it's very dark.
Is Sienna religious?
She is, yeah.
So nothing until the wedding, eh?
Yes.
The apple I'm eating is a cosmic crisp, thanks for asking.
Hello?
Have you ever had a Granny Smith?
Ah, You don't seem to know enough, young man. You will need to snoop around.
Yeah, it's not what I want in an apple.
I'm going to sneeze 2 seconds.
Sneeze on mic.
You usually turn your microphone off to sneeze, Casey.
That's because I'm mean.
That would be mean, that would be really loud and you wouldn't like it. What would you do if Donald Duck came to your house?
When do you think you'll beat this?
A few weeks yet. It's a lengthy game. Yep, reminds me of Harry Potter when you can't cast
we are
spells
enjoying watching you play.
at the same time as walking. I like how they changed it in the Chamber of Secrets when you could do that. Maybe in Pig Detective, maybe in the next Pig Detective game they'll fix that problem.
What about
And then you can walk about and use your magnifying glass at the same time. Berry Potter? Yeah, Berry Potter sounds cool.
What about Jerry Snotter?
Jerry Snorter, I like that.
What's this?
Jerry Snorter did a rotter in his jotter.
It's not really a...
Sienna, please don't send me pics like that. My DMs aren't for stuff like that. Oops, wrong chat. Sienna, send them to me.
Jerry, and my berry.
I'm calling to tell my girl that I still love her. We hit a bit of a rough patch recently.
Oops.
I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't...
Jerry and the weary, the weary and the Jerry and the
just
Terry.
tooted.
I've done that before.
So yeah, hope you win. Same.
Would you like Jerry and the Terry?
Big picture. Should have called it big picture. Good one.
What's this? I don't think this is a clue.
Chuckle, do you think Pig Detectives you know what is curly like his tail?
Maybe he does. Do you think he does?
Yes.
Excuse me, can you tell me anything?
Oh, that's the twins. What a gruesome pair.
Hoover. I barely know her.
Not too long ago either. You see, they really were twins, but they hated each other's guts.
I'm
Always
Dog
had each other's
Detective.
pink throats, those two. Oh, they met a nasty end too.
3 acres.
Boffington Lake, as the story goes. Isn't that awful?
Chuckle.
Yes?
Listen up.
That's why the lake is all closed off with fences and no trespassing either.
Tell us from the beginning. Yes, it toiled. About Sienna.
Well, Sienna,
BF.
Sienna,
For you.
last year Sienna was going out with someone called Mr. Funky Bear, but things didn't work out so well. They had a big argument and he wanted her to do what he wanted to do before he did what she wanted to do. He wanted to play golf, and he wouldn't let her go to Bear Island on vacation if they didn't play golf. They also got into a big argument. He would put mushrooms on her pizza when she doesn't like mushrooms, and it just got too much for her.
Did they bang?
So she broke up, and now she's with me. They were going to, but the relationship didn't get that close.
They're lying in wait to pull you under the water as well. Keep away from
Mr. Funky Bear is not controlling. He would let her do whatever she wanted.
But that's not what she told me.
Can't
So you're
trust the
saying
funky
Sienna's
hair
telling
now.
lies?
What's this?
Or
It doesn't tell me anything new.
Sienna lies a shoot ton. Well, he will be at the wedding. Maybe he will object. She told me she's single a minute ago. Chuckle, is Sienna two-timing you?
Not that I know. Maybe she's keeping it a secret.
But Toilt, did you tell her she is getting married soon?
I did, and she said she can't wait.
I know of a private investor you can hire to get info. She said she's not getting married on jelly-free acres. She said yes to Chuckle. Why would she tell you she is single?
What an interesting portrait.
Maybe she's
I saw
quoting
it on Twitter.
something. Why doesn't Mr. Funky Bear sing a little song at the wedding? He can sing his Funky Bear song that he sings.
Oh, it's you. What are you
Yeah.
doing in Miss Parker's room?
Because there already is a Funky Bear song in Dreams. I sing some of it and Ninja sings some of it. It's called Do the Funky
Can't
Bear.
trust these dreams characters that you can do whatever you want with.
Yeah, you can't trust them.
That's Ebenezer
Have any of you guys
Caesar. Long before our time, more's the pity.
heard of
Yes, that would be
Unity,
good.
Unreal Engine?
I like that song.
He buried a massive treasure somewhere around here. When he
Do
died,
the
books came
No.
Funky Bear.
all over the country. Nobody found anything.
What are those things?
All that must have been 100 years ago. It's why Wienerwald Woods has such a fancy inn, you know. All those treasure hunters had to stay somewhere. Is that all, then?
What a lot of information. I'll try to remember it.
Unity and Unreal Engine, what do they do?
You can use them to make games,
What are what things?
but it's harder to
Python
use in
Chuckle.
Dreams.
Interesting.
How long before I get to do the deed with my companion in Starfield? Damn, taking forever.
It's not really a clue, is it?
Buckle Fun.
After you get married. Like Sienna, she wants to get married first, like Toil said. According to the bearable. How do I propose D?
I don't know, just get a ring.
You can't just propose D. Get married first. I get no dialogue box that says, ask to marry.
My cousin is
That
getting
funky
me Jolly Bees for dinner tomorrow.
What?
Looks
Joey
like
B's for dinner, yum. You will. Bee sting.
It's a bit like KFC, but nicer.
Bee sting.
Don't tell the Colonel.
So not fast food.
No.
Oh, like
You should
KFC,
try
but
Jolly
not
Bee, it's
fast
supposed to be good.
If you're just joining us, you're listening to Wienerwald AM Radio. I'm your host, Chester Fat Scrumply, bringing you the very best in
food. Not one is near me.
I've seen people on YouTube making their own McDonald's food but healthy.
Pig Detective Tile from Jelly Babies the Hat to use music with me likes the Chuckle the Jungle 444. What's it called? Let me check if one is near me.
Jollibee.
So what did you just say? McDonald's isn't healthy.
No, I said people made their own McDonald's food on YouTube and made it healthier.
Well, what's this? I don't think this is a clue.
Why would they need to make a healthy non-fast food meal healthier? Joey B's Manchester. McDonald's is probably healthy if you are starving.
It probably is. I would like to try the new chips and cheese from Burger King. Or fries as you call it in America.
Checks and cheese, flies. We call it chips. We call it potato sticks. We just pretend to say fries when people from Scotland ask. We have fish and chips here, Chuckle, but it's fries, not chips.
Why not call it fries and fish and fries?
I watched The Time Machine and the dude goes to the year 800,000 and people know English, yeah right. I don't know, they trying to be European or something.
I wouldn't like to meet you in a dark corner. That pineapple on your head does look spooky.
Are you talking to me, sir?
Actually, I'm
European.
Good old Mabel Boffington. A haunting picture.
I think it is.
Good to know.
Yes, that.
Do you think she'd...
Good old Mabel.
I don't like pigs, hope that's okay. No.
That's okay. Just don't let Pig Detective hear you say you don't like pigs.
Ghosts and such things. Don't you have to, like, die a violent death?
Okay.
In all the place where you die.
I like to eat pigs, TBH.
Put it like that, I think that's a pretty accurate summary of the conditions to haunt a place. Violent death.
Well, sausages are pigs, pork sausages. Hamburgers are
Chuckle
pigs.
mentioned me before. Bear Hassan Bear mentioned me before.
Boffington all neither. She lived happily ever after on one of those sunny islands.
Word. Scene bar. Pork fried rice, yum.
No reason to haunt. I see. Well, thank you.
We need a bear version of Sienna. Pork bulgogi, yum.
Would you eat bear sausages?
Fucking bacon. No, I don't eat bears.
What about bear ice cream made with gummy bears?
What do you want?
That sounds good. Gummy bears get too hard in ice cream.
I'm in cahoots with Mr. Blind. He's the mastermind behind.
What's what Mr. Funky Bear said to Sienna? I like it hard. Sorry to bring up Funky Bear and Sienna.
No, that's alright. It doesn't annoy me. I just think about the happy times.
Did she date anyone before Mr. Funky?
No, she didn't.
Who invited him to the wedding, you or Sienna?
Sienna did. She wanted to let Mr. Funky Bear know that they're still friends.
HMMN. Eyes. Interesting. Friends with benefits.
I am going to end the stream in 2 minutes, so find someone to raid.
Thanks for the heads up. This is Sienna. Can't believe Chuckle is falling for this. Sienna, get off my account. Okay.
I am Mr. Creepy and I am going home to my bed. Goodbye.
And that's how Mr. George discovered that everyone was involved in the murder of...
Creepy, you creep. Bye.
Mr. Big Detective, would you care to join us for...
Thanks for the stream, Chuckle.
You're most welcome.
Don't mind if I do.
I'll look for someone to raid.
Oh, everything is going absolutely splendidly. I just dropped in for a chat.
Thank you all for coming. See you tomorrow and goodbye and